I would say to the house, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, sweat. Victory at all costs, victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror, victory however long and hard the road may be, for without victory there is no survival. Winston Churchill's first speech as Prime Minister took place in the House of Commons on May 13, 1940. On May 10, 1940, Winston Churchill was elected Prime Minister. This was important because the Germans were ready, and the British needed a leader. As the Germans advanced toward the Belgian border, the Allies were sent into action and Churchill would have to lead. Formerly known as Operation Dynamo, Dunkirk would soon come. The French offensive was failing miserably, with no ground being taken by the Belgian border. May 10, 1940, the Germans had begun to push into the Netherlands. Hoping to push back, the French Allied commander Maurice Gamelin gathered men and held a defensive. The Netherlands would later fall that day. After the attack, the main German force would burst through Ardennes, which was supposed to heavily defend the Maginot Line. But the Allies never made it in time. The Allies tried to counterattack several times with no avail, defeat after defeat after defeat. One of the most important counterattacks was the Battle of Arras, which led the Germans to the coast on May 20th after they got pushed back again. The Germans then were ordered to stop before the advance toward Dunkirk. On May 23rd, Hitler ordered a complete halt for 3 days. No one knows why, but he did order this halt. Then on the 26th, the Germans were ready to advance, and Hitler gave the green. As the Allies bunkered down, the Germans fearlessly attacked, with strafing runs to full frontal assaults, but the British would have to last. This lasted from May 26th to June 4th. On June 4th, the British ships finally came, but with a lot of civilian ships. This was an effort to support the Navy ships. That day, 215,500 British soldiers were saved, 123,000 French soldiers were saved, and 8,000 Belgian soldiers. However, approximately 30,000 soldiers were left behind, including both the dead and those captured by the German army. The BEF was also forced to abandon the majority of its equipment and heavy weaponry, including over 2,000 guns, 60,000 amp trucks, 76,000 tons of ammunition, and over 600,000 tons of fuel.